This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like staying in, and it never tasted this good.
You know what I remember when you were born?
Today tastes like a Sunday ritual, and it never tasted this good.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to today's doubleheader between ICC and East Central. Clouds decided to roll in a little bit. Temperatures getting a little chilly here. Adam Gore and CJ Adams in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. And CJ, another day for soccer, a busy day this week at the college, but looking to pick up two right now if you're an ICC fan, especially with this being a North Division game.
Absolutely. You hate to say the ones at the beginning of the year don't matter, but these really matter now. Anytime you get into division play, and I believe we're both 1-0 in division so far, so a lot to fight for here this afternoon.
Let's take a look at today's Coca-Cola starting lineup for ICC. It looks like this. Number 1, Lexi Loden. She's a sophomore midfielder out of South Tillow. Number 2, Ashley Stevens, a sophomore forward out of Amory. Number 4, Heidi Clark. She's a freshman defender out of Duck Hill. Number 5, Emily Hayward, a sophomore midfielder out of Oxford. Number 7, Josie Kate Reeves. She's a sophomore defender out of Tupelo. You've got number 13, Lucy Dexter. Good to see her back in lineup as she was shaken up in the Southwest game last time that we saw here on the broadcast. She is a sophomore midfielder out of Tupelo. Alexis Hall, she's a sophomore defender out of South Tillow. You've got Allison Moore, number 15. She is a freshman midfielder out of Morville. Number 24, Sydney Hughes, a sophomore forward out of Tupelo. Bella Mathis, number 25. She's a freshman defender out of Morville. And in net will be Anna Wesley Driscoll. For the Indians, she'll be wearing number 32. Last few games for ICC, and actually all their games so far, is they're 2-2 on the year, 1-0 in the North. Their previous game, ICC won in overtime at Hines, 1-0. They dropped a 2-1 decision at Pearl River, won 3-0 at Southwest. And then Jones, they dropped a 4-0 decision to open the season. For East Central, their previous matches, they picked up a 3-1 win against Northwest, an 8-0 win against Southwest. Pearl River, they were 1-1 tie in double overtime, and at Meridian, 1-0. So the First American National Bank opening kick. And East Central controls. EC is going to be in the gold tops, black shorts, and ICC in the all-white kits this afternoon. And East Central going on the quick attack. Well, CJ, judging by the common opponents and everything that's going on there, looks like this could be a pretty even matchup this afternoon.
Yeah, that's Southwest. I know they beat them 8-0, and we only won 3-0. That's the one that stands out on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, you hate to say you play down to competition, but sometimes that happens.
Now,
go ahead.
ICC with it now, trying to get in the open field. This is Hughes. Hughes had it blocked away, and so both teams have pretty good opening strikes or attacks, I guess you can say, here.
Yeah, I like that run there. Previous games, we haven't seen a lot of offense early on, so I like the aggressiveness coming out.
So ICC with it. They're working left to right. Now they're going to try to go ahead to Hughes. It's taken away by East Central. We do want to welcome all those watching in favor of ICC this afternoon, but also say a special hello to those that are watching in favor of East Central, as now they're going to try to go on the attack. Fires and a save. Well, a good job that time by Anna Wesley to come up and make the save. A bad job on my part not to have the replay ready. As we're 0-0, 43-22 to go here in the first half. Men's game will be coming up next. East Central ICC, usually when they get together, they've got some pretty good matchups, and ICC being very patient right now, trying to see what East Central wants to give them. Tries to go over the top, does so to Hughes. Now here comes Hughes.
Got some space.
Tries to cross over the defender. Good defense, though, to break that up and send it out of bounds. It will not be a corner, it'll be a throw-in, but great job hustling back that time by East Central.
Yeah, that was a very nice recovery by Winters to get back, because Hughes had her beat off the first touch, and then she just chased her down, made a good play. So Lady Indian throw-in.
Stevens will throw this one in. Loden pops this one up. It's tall, going on top of the net. And tough break there for the Indians, because Hughes, as you said, had a good first step, but great recovery defensively by East Central. ICC's going to try to come up and apply some pressure. They step in front of it. Hughes has it. And a pinball effect as that one just got in traffic. And now East Central clears it out. We're seeing ICC playing in a very aggressive defensive attack, and one of those that you have to really rely on your back line to not let anything get over the top of them.
Yeah, the midfielders pushing up on offense, which you like to see aggressively, but that means they've got to get back equally as fast.
So now here come the Indians. This is Hall on the far side of the pitch. Looking for someone to go to. Nobody there. Now sends it ahead. Hughes has got a step. Going to try to get on the outside left side. Crosses over the defender, but once again, great solid defense by East Central to force ICC to try to get out and reset. Hughes sends this over the middle and clear it out by EC. That ball deflected. Now they're going to send it back over the middle, and they're going to reset it here on the near side. Tries to go up high to Stevens. Stevens going to have to hurry, but just couldn't quite get the angle on it. Good idea, just too strong on the touch.
Yeah, and Stevens does have speed on that wing, so I like the mindset there. Keep that up. You never know what that will develop later on today.
So it'll be a throw in here for East Central. Hear that breeze blowing. It's a cool breeze, but not a cold breeze. Light jacket, if you're not fluffy like me. So East Central had it. And it's going to be sent out of bounds, and they're going to say it stays with EC. So, CJ, we're first 5 minutes into the match. What's your view so far?
A lot of back and forth. I like the aggressiveness of the Indians coming out, staying in the offensive zone a lot more than we've seen in the past few games. And that usually never ends badly when you spend so much time in your zone.
EC tried to clear it out, but ICC gets it back now. But there's East Central to take it away on the far side of the pitch. Still no score in this one. North Division matchup between ICC and East Central. Just a mad scramble for the ball right now. And EC finally clears it back, but ICC takes it away again. Going to back it back and try to reset. Get a little bit of space here. Dexter sends it ahead. That's Hayward. She's going to send it back to Dexter. Going to try to cross it over the middle.
She's going to be offside.
And they're going to call Hughes offside. Good idea that time. Just a step and a half too soon.
Yeah, I like these through balls they're throwing up. We're going to get one coming through in a minute.
So East Central with it now. Nearly taken away. Now ICC controls it. Drops it back over the middle. That's Clark. Clark up the field to Hughes now. Hughes trying to use her speed to get by the defender. A lot of contact and didn't hear a whistle.
Didn't either.
So they're going to let them play in that situation. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything egregious there. It just got tangled up.
Throw in here too strong as it goes over the top of everybody. Then East Central, though, puts a foot on it and sends it right back out of bounds. So a break there for the Indians. Well, as we always talk about, since we're in the open air areas, this is going to be a shot going to the backside. East Central was there to take it away, and now here comes East Central.
That was a great cross there. We just didn't have anybody in position to put a shot on goal.
East Central's going to control it in midfield. To go back and complete my thought, though, since the clouds are in the area, we are in an open air press box, so if rain does happen to move in the area, which it doesn't look like it will for a while, but just in case it does, we will have to break down the equipment and get out of the rain as quickly as possible. But it's not going to happen today. I have full faith in that. As that one a little too tall, goes back to East Central at midfield. Remind you to join us on Sunday right back here on the Red Channel, as we'll have softball coming your way to be number 2 Gulf Coast coming to town to take on number 3 ICC, and that's going to be a big-time matchup on Sunday as foul there on ICC. And East Central has an opportunity here, not in the most ideal spot, but can make this dangerous.
Yeah, I've seen crazier things from this distance.
Sends it to the wide side of the pitch. A little too tall as Dexter's able to chip that one forward to Hayward. And now Hayward's wanting to get out in the open field. Tries to go ahead to Hughes, just a little bit too strong that time. But you said it, CJ. Indians are trying to go over the top of this defense, and eventually something like that's going to go your way. ICC's have plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, and again, I'm going to give credit to Winters, number 22 for East Central. So far, she is staying real close to Hughes and keeping her contained.
Well, this time Hughes dropped it out wide, thinking that Hayward might have been going with her that time, but she was not. Ball's going to be sent out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to EC on a goal kick. Well, this is just one of those matches you got to stay patient if you're a player in this situation, because you're chipping away, trying to find that lapse in the defense, if you will. So it could be one of those where we can have an extremely low-scoring match today. 1-0 type game could be this one here. So now here comes East Central on the offensive attack.
A lot of green grass in front there.
Great hustle that time, getting back by Moore. Over the middle they go. Hall breaks that one up, but East Central keeps it. Tries to go out wide. EC still with it, swings it back out, and then just a poor touch as it goes out of bounds. Big-time break there for ICC, because that was one of the better attacks we've seen out of East Central so far.
Yeah, they almost caught us back on our heels a little bit and had a lot of green grass in front there. But lucky for the Lady Indians, nothing developed.
Yeah, they've got a lot of speed in Taylor, number 26, Amaris Taylor. as she sprinted just about the full length of the pitch that time. And just ICC got back just in nick of time to break it up. As this is Loden now, she's going to send it back and reset it through Reeves. Reeves going to cross the pitch over to Dexter. Dexter with it now, trying to go across the middle. Got bumped a little bit. Ball comes free, and East Central gets it back now. Now here comes EC. This is a 104 opportunity here. Now ICC dropping another one back. And so they're going to drop it out wide. Fires from distance, and just too long. Good idea. They were looking for that back post sin that time. Just couldn't quite time it up. I believe that was number 6 coming in on the attack that time.
Yeah, that's
Rutledge.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was in good position. That ball just sailed just a little too deep.
And so 2 back-to-back pretty good attacks there by East Central. ICC needs to get momentum shifted back their way in possession on their side of the pitch. East Central doing a good job of keeping the ball on this side for quite a while now. Over the middle they go. Hall's just going to put a foot into this one to allow the defense to reset. Now here comes Hughes, and that one sent back over the middle. Loden finds it. Sends it out to the left side, and not going to be enough for anybody for ICC to catch up with it. And East Central will let it settle. So we'll send that one over. Loden finds it now out to Stevens. Stevens, right side. Sends that one ahead, but directly into an East Central player. And now here comes East Central trying to go over the top of the ICC defense. As Mathis is there, she's going to simply send it back to Driscoll. Driscoll sends it to Mathis. Mathis needs to hurry up and step into it as the defense was closing in a hurry. Just another poor touch by East Central as they send it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in here for the Lady Indians. This is Reeves. Sends it over the middle. Broken up, but ICC will let it settle in control. Tries to go across that time and just easy turnover. She sent it straight to the East Central player. Now they try to go out wide. Reeves is there to take it away, and now here comes Stevens on the near side. Tries to send it ahead and broke it up once again by East Central. So right now, anything you could do, I can do better between these two squads.
Yeah, it seems like we've got very similar game plans coming into today.
Unforced turnover there. Now East Central with it, trying to get it to the middle of the pitch. Sends it back over the middle. Just able to keep possession as they just beat ICC getting to the ball. Now back to the middle. Sends it over. Shot from distance. Going to be too tall, too wide. And we're still scoreless. There's 32 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the first half. We'll have our first substitution of the game.
It's going to be number 3, Garrett, coming into the game for number 12. Jaden Helm.
And this substitution being brought to you by Coke. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. And both Coach Davis Strother and Coach Sully, or Mike Sullivan I should say, hoping they've got those winning combinations put together today here against East Central. Stevens with it. Tries to send it ahead. Hughes has got an angle on it. And again, great defense there, CJ.
Very good.
There's a shot, top corner, but saved.
That was a really good shot by Lexi. Top corner, great save by their goalie.
Well, great job letting it settle, then creating distance. And, man.
I mean, as a coach, that's exactly what you teach. You put that ball there, that goes in 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, that was just a great save on that one. As you said, that one typically going in, but a great effort on the part of Olivia Clark to get the save. And then the corner, Clark just jumps up and catches that one. That's what we said, CJ. One of those, eventually something's going to break for one of these teams, and just another great defensive play by East Central to take away what typically is a goal in that situation.
Yeah, and they've played defense very well so far, but they've also caught a few breaks.
Yeah.
So, as them, you're fortunate that it's still 0-0.
Sends this one out wide. This is going to be number 6, Rutledge with it. Decides to send it back and reset. Lost that dribble on it that time. Now is going to send it back to midfield and allow the team to completely reset here. Now looking to go backside. Got an opportunity here. Is that one just tall enough to get over the top of Reeves? But great help defense that time, as that was Mathis recovering quickly to send it out of bounds to allow the team to reset.
Yeah, it'd been interesting to see if that would have stood, because I believe she may have been a step off sides. But doesn't matter now.
This is going to be Molly Moore into the contest here for East Central. Second sub of the game for East Central. ICC is yet to make a move. And Moore will slide in and throw this one in. Stevens quickly takes that one away. Great job by Stevens to come up, get in front of that one, but then East Central steps up, shot, and that one's going to be scooped that time. That was Driscoll coming up on it. And now here comes ICC trying to flip field position once again. Touch over the middle, chase forward, East Central wins the battle. Now here comes EC trying to go out wide, nobody going with her. But still, they're pushing that effort. They're trying to get out there. Eventually, I know we sound like a broken record saying this, but that's the way this game's going right now. You keep pushing, and eventually good things are going to happen.
Well, and we mentioned in the last broadcast I was on about the playing surface being different this spring than normally it is in the fall. And even as the home team, we still haven't quite figured out how that ball rolls.
Yeah.
So as opposing team, it's going to take them a little bit of time as well. So as the game goes on, I expect that to happen.
They're going to go out wide. This is Hughes. Hughes trying to cross it back over the middle and put a soft touch on it, and East Central just kind of fell asleep in net.
Yeah, some miscommunication there.
Well, I tell you what, if Ashley Stevens was about a step or two closer, would have had the chance to put that one on goal, as there was just a little bit of shove there at the end. Referee's going to let them play. Or no, he's going to call the foul.
He did call the foul.
So Reeves puts a foot into this one. Headed back out by East Central. They're going to turn quickly and try to get up the pitch as they send this one over the top, and it's going to go out of bounds. Well, both these teams, they like to get out on the wings and then just go over the top to see if they can find somebody streaking down the side to make something happen. And right now, both the defenses are very aware of that and done a good job of getting back. So Hall, she's going to simply reverse the pitch over now. This is Dexter. Dexter sends this one ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for East Central.
Fans slowly trickling into the park here today. Wasn't a whole lot here at kickoff, but they're slowly filling it up.
And then that one would have been a souvenir for a fan if it was the AFL, as it was sent out of bounds, but instead ICC will have the throw in. East Central steps in front of it and takes it back. EC is going to simply roll this one back and reset. Good job by Hayward coming in and putting a body in front of that one. It's going to head into, Didn't think it was going to get over there for a second, but it is going to head into the drink.
With all this rainfall we've had, Firewater Creek's flowing mightily right now.
It is, and that's good news for Sebring Gray and his pottery barn up there at Ryan's Well, because that wheel's going to be turning and that fire's going to be a burning, as as Sebring says.
He's pretty dependent on that water flow.
Really is. I understand he's trying to figure out a way to make where he can be self-sufficient and run his power of his house off that as well. So
he's always looking for new ways to succeed.
Yeah, easy way to save $1 is there's going to be a foul here, and looks like the official might be starting to try to get this one a little bit under control, as there's some calls that weren't called early, things not getting chippy, but getting a little bit more physical.
Yeah. I didn't see a whole lot on that one.
I didn't either.
He saw something we didn't. So they're going to push numbers into the box and hope for a break here.
0-0, just inside 26 minutes to play until halftime. This one sent ahead and bounced out. Ooh. That was a good send there. She made that one dangerous.
Yeah, ICC lucky. That one bounced away without finding the foot of the East Central player.
Looks like we're going to have 3 subs getting set to check in here for ICC at the next opportunity.
I believe that'll come right now. It's going to be Maria Jones, Gracie Gustafson, and Morgan Mitchell.
Well,
I thought they would come in right then.
You think they would come in, but the referee's standing right there unless they're just waiting to get the ball. Or it's East Central ball, so.
That may be it.
So East Central will throw this one in. Swing and a miss on the kick there, but they do keep it. Now they try to go lower shift. Not on frame that time, but a good job by Driscoll to come up and scoop that one up. And now East Central gets it back at midfield. Dexter there again to step in front of it. Scramble for the ball. Now it's loose, and Dexter wins that battle, sends it ahead. And there she is again to take it away from East Central. Good hustle that time on the far side of the pitch. ICC is going to try to reverse it now, see if they can get a little bit more breathing room. Reeves with it, sends it ahead. This is going to be Stevens meeting it at midfield. Stevens pokes this one forward, but just steps in front of it that time once again by East Central. Again, anything you can do, I can do better as these two teams battling back and forth here, trying to go over the top of it. Driscoll, wise decision to go out there and meet it and let it settle with 24 minutes to go until halftime. All right, CJ, going to put the coaching hat on you. You've seen both these teams
both
here.
Not learn anything.
Yeah. We've seen both these teams go on the attack here. What adjustments do you expect to maybe see in the second half or maybe even here in the remaining 24 minutes of the first half?
Well, it's going to depend. If anybody squeaks goal in here this last part of the first half, you might see some change. Personally, I wouldn't change a whole lot on either side. They're both playing well. They've both had several opportunities. They just haven't got lucky on any one of them. I believe we have another foul.
Yeah, it was one of those where Dexter tried to come in and break that one up. Got a little bit too much of a hip check on her that time. And I want to agree with you, CJ. It's one of those where it's been a good match, kind of like a good heavyweight match. They're swinging their punches at each other, have their opportunities, but neither one of them's landed that knockout blow, but you feel like it's coming at any time now.
Yeah, and watching the coaches, they don't seem upset at anybody out there. Everybody seems to be playing their position well, and really not a whole lot of subs yet either, which normally we see a little bit more.
That free kick was served low. ICC broke it up well, but East Central now is going to reset through the keeper. 22:42 to go until halftime. Adam Gore, CJ Adams. Lee Adams is on hand. He's taking photos for ICCimages.com. You can visit those, order photos from today's matches or previous matches. Digital downloads available for $1. That's ICCimages.com. Raphael Henry up top, running the camera for today's broadcast. And Z Taylor updating some social media stuff for us. Search us out on social media by Let's Go ICC. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff. MySpace, yes. I tried to bring MySpace back a few years ago. It didn't work.
I also see ICC legend Stephen West in attendance here this afternoon.
Nice. So autographs available at halftime for Stephen West. There's a scramble for it now. Stevens breaks that one up. And the ball's going to just go out of bounds. And that'll give an opportunity for teams to send in. My goodness, we talked about not very many substitutions earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fresh faces. 4 for ICC, 5 for ICC, 3. Nope, too many people moving right now. 4 for ICC, 3 for East Central.
A lot of new faces out there.
Yeah. So EC with it, sends it back out wide, going to try to reset. Reeves is there to take it away, but it goes out of bounds. Reeves has played well on that back line. Been very aggressive and been very active throughout the contest so far. And there was a foul somewhere?
Yeah, I missed that one too. But again, they've shown they've got the distance to put this on goal. So yeah, ICC needs to be ready for the deflection.
They've made a couple of them dangerous. The previous sin was a little low for the attack. So here we go. Off the foot of number 14. This one will be sent ahead and collision in the middle and cleared out by ICC. That was dangerous.
Yeah, anytime the goalie goes for it and doesn't come down with it, that ball bounces around, that's a scoring opportunity. But luckily we had plenty of defenders there to get it cleared away.
Inside 20 minutes now left until halftime. East Central will throw this one in. And it's still rolling over to the side, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by East Central. So ICC with it. This is going to be Reeves now. Sends it back over the middle. Now East Central going to try to come up and pressure the ball here. Just a game of keep away right now. So that's the reason why I couldn't play soccer. One, I don't like to run, but two, if I'm number 19, Dakota for, and I believe that's how you say that, for East Central, I would have gotten mad because I was running chasing the ball, and it was like every time I got to the ball, they just kick it away from me. I guess I'm just having too many flashbacks from my childhood. So ICC with it, trying to reverse the pitch, send it ahead, but just a little bit too far. Good idea. And again, CJ, we talked about it. Eventually, something like that's going to break and go your way.
Yeah, we hope so. There's been a lot of those opportunities so far, and
now
not a whole lot of shots on goal.
Here comes East Central with it. Good job there by Rainey Wells to break that one up, send across the middle. This is dangerous. Got to clear it out, and they do. East Central's been closer and closer on each one of the attacks.
Deflected.
And deflected by our own teammate that time. She was trying to jump out of the way of it. Couldn't do so, and ICC catches a big break there because that was back-to-back pretty good opportunities there for East Central.
Oh, goodness. We do have one down.
So we have a player down on the field. We're going to take a timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey, stop the clock.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as that was Celine Dakota. And I do apologize once again if I'm saying that wrong, like she might have inadvertently got hit in the nose and had to come out with a little bit of a nosebleed there. So hopefully she'll be able to get that stopped and get back in the match. So ICC with it, 17:23 to go until halftime. Oh, nice takeaway there by East Central. Now here comes East Central on the attack. Good job hustling back, though, on the other end by Jones, and Jones gets it back. This has just been an excellent, hard-fought defensive first half so far as they send it over the middle. And this is going to be Mitchell. Mitchell had it, lost it, and East Central gets it back again. Now East Central battling that one forward. Another thing I like about it, CJ, their officials are letting them be physical, keeping it in control, but still letting it be physical out there right now.
They are. You're seeing a lot more physicality.
Hall takes a spiel, and then she was grabbed, and
I believe the official's going to go have a word with them.
Yeah, going to break that one up, and the referee going to have just a quick chit-chat with her, and I believe that was Hall trying to add a little extra to it with the spill at the end, but a good job by the official letting it go, saying, hey, chill out, let's play. That one sent ahead. East Central steps in front of it once again. Out of bounds, back to ICC. Substitutions in. This is going to be number 10 for the Indians. McGregor into the contest along with number 8. That's going to be Jackson. So Both are internationals. Checking into the contest here for ICC. Jackson sends that one back to Reeves. Reeves going to try to get it across the middle. That's ICC with it. East Central, though, pretty good track on it. Thought they had a chance to get to it. The Indians keep possession.
Yeah, their forwards are definitely going after the ball every opportunity they get.
That one taken away by East Central. Now EC with it, trying to swing it back out wide on the wing. Clark comes up, puts a lot of pressure on the ball, and eventually able to get to it. And now the ball being kicked around, and East Central's going to let it settle and head back to midfield. Now ICC breaks it up, tries to squeeze it ahead, but once again, man.
Yeah, I like that look right there.
Winner's in the right spot at the right time to take that one away for East Central.
I think if she don't get tangled up right there, that might be a different story.
And then ICC tries to clear it out that time, so it'll be a throw in on the side here for East Central. Still no score in the contest. 14-25 and counting to go until halftime. Substitution into the match here for East Central. That's going to be number 5 coming in. That's Harris. Rutledge coming out of the contest here for East Central. So they try to cross that one. Oh, had a good opportunity at it. Just couldn't quite get a firm foot underneath her to be able to get a strike on the ball.
I think that ball took a little weird skip on her as well. She kind of hesitated.
ICC had it. East Central takes it back now. And a good job by Wells breaking that one up. Simple touch ahead to McGregor. McGregor with it now. Wants to send it ahead to Jackson. Jackson trying to get down the side, and it was cleared out there by East Central. I think the key to this right now, CJ, is each team staying patient for this final 13-17 in this situation. Not try to play out of what you've played so far. Just stay inside your game and the game plan here.
Yeah, keep it up. Hopefully one will go your way soon. Coming at us.
Dexter sends that one up top to us here in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth.
Almost got your vehicle back there.
Oh, no. My vehicle get hit one, it might fall apart. That's a good thing that we have Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox for all my insurance needs, whether it be a dent from a soccer ball or anything else. Joey would be right there for me. Dexter tries to send that one ahead. Deflected out of bounds, last touch by East Central. So McGregor receives it, now sends it to Wells. Wells touches it back to Hall. Hall's going to try to reverse the pitch on the far side. Clark deflected away by East Central, but ICC has McGregor there for her. Now she's going to reverse it to this side to Dexter. Dexter sends it ahead, but blocking again that time by East Central. Had 2 players streaking down that side, a good idea, but again, defensively, East Central is there for every attack so far for ICC.
They have been. They've been able to step up and intercept a lot of those this afternoon. And as the defender is shooting the ball in, you got to almost make a near perfect pass to get it by them.
There's a little game of catch there for ICC until East Central eventually takes it away. And now here comes East Central on the attack on the far side of the pitch. Going to drill this one in, goes out wide, and it's a goal.
Excellent shot. That was a tough angle, too.
It really was there, as thought it went off the side of the net, but instead it just got over the top of Driscoll. And trying to see who it was that made the goal. I didn't see it.
I'm having trouble seeing those numbers anyway on that far side.
Yeah. One nil now, as now ICC needs to find an answer. We said it eventually something would break for one of these teams. As ICC fires that when it goes wide.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see now how they respond to this. They change their formation or what coach has in mind here.
So goal kick coming up here. ICC creeping a few players up here, seeing if they can keep the ball on this side of the pitch. It's been a while before they've controlled it. They did early in the match. And we're going to have a foul, and that was going to be against ICC, so East Central will control it.
Some words there between the official and Coach Strother.
The best thing, though, is the East Central coach agreed with Coach Strother on the call. It's going to be a handball. First time we've seen that call this year. That's one of those tough calls in soccer. It depends on the referee. If they're going to say, oops, they accidentally did that, or yes, they did it on purpose. It all depends on which crew you get.
Yeah, by the rule, I mean, if it hits your hand, arm, it's supposed to be called dead. But you're right. We see it a little bit both ways.
Yeah. Because you'll have one of them say, Coach, she didn't mean to do that. It was accidental. He's like, well, it hit her hand.
And there's sometimes you just can't help it.
Yeah.
The way that ball bounces around. I'm seeing a little bit of fatigue set in, I think, on both sides right now. See a lot of walking in between plays.
Yeah, I think this next 9 minutes and 11 seconds can't really run off enough for both these squads. But if you're ICC, you want to find a way to see if you can't find the equalizer here. Trailing 1-0 here in the first half. Ball loose at midfield. Wells sends it ahead to McGregor.
I caught something.
That's to say it had to be a handball there because her arm was extended. I don't know. Kind of like offsides. It's just how bad is it offsides? You know,
that's the hardest rule to ever try to explain to somebody.
Yeah. So now that one's in ahead, and East Central with it now. Pops it over the top. Dexter has it. Lost it. Got a little bit of a push, but East Central controls. Wells is there, and ICC sends it back to midfield, and a foul called here on East Central. Inside 8 minutes now. ICC trailing 1-0. Dexter kind of directing traffic, just simply puts a foot into this one to send it ahead. East Central packing it back a little bit now. A whole lot of great gold shirts on the defensive side of the pitch. That one's sent ahead, deflected. Does take an ICC roll, though.
A lot of back and forth over there.
This one's sent ahead now. ICC trying to keep the pressure on. East Central doing a good job of reversing the pitch. Now it breaks into the open. Dexter just couldn't quite get to it quick enough. Great hustle that time on the part of number 7, Keel, for East Central. As she sends this one ahead, and Driscoll going to come way out of net to clear that one out. Again, it's one of those you just kind of saw it developing right there and thought ICC might have had a chance to steal a shot on goal, but another great hustle by East Central.
Yeah, that was number 12, Jaden Ham. And she sees a little bit of green. She just accelerates.
Mm-hmm. This one sent over the middle. Wells breaks it up, deflected to an East Central player. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. Should be a corner opportunity. Yes, it will. Corner coming up here for East Central, our first corner of the afternoon. So it'll be a corner kick coming up here as they're going to set it up. This one sent high, bouncing around, and somehow went through traffic a little bit there, and East Central controls it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough situation there.
Pushing there.
And East Central's got a really good opportunity now.
This is like I said, a really good opportunity. Probably one of the closer free kicks they've had this afternoon, but they've had no problem making them dangerous.
So a clutch situation right here for the Indians. This one's shot, and it's going to go wide left. But she didn't really hesitate to put a foot on that one.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got a player down for ICC.
It's Alexis Hall holding her head. She pops up, though.
Substitutions coming into the match at the same time. 5 minutes to play now. Here in the first half, 1-0. East Central with the lead. ICC trying to find the equalizer here, but East Central's defense has been extremely tough today. And really ICC's has been solid except for just that one play where they were able to get a defender on their hip, put a good solid foot on the ball, and snuck it by Driscoll for the goal.
Yeah, I'm not going to fault the defense for that one. That was an excellent shot.
McGregor had it, lost it, and gets it back. Trying to reverse the pitch, but that one's going to be a little bit too strong as it goes out of bounds, and it will belong to East Central. So East Central will throw it in here to the right of us in the broadcast booth. Is sent ahead. Dexter was there, deflected away, but it went to East Central. Tries to send it ahead, and ICC waits for it, and they'll send it back to Driscoll. Driscoll drops it off to Hall now. Hall surveying the defense, looking to send this one ahead. Now goes out wide. As East Central doing a good job of collapsing in a hurry, then just a poor touch by ICC. East Central had a chance on it, just didn't have anybody go with her. She slipped when she went to kick the ball.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what the defense was thinking right there. Because she had a chance to charge the ball and send it forward. Kind of just retreated back and gave them an opportunity.
Yeah, another opportunity there for East Central as well. I think you're starting to see maybe ICC getting a little gassed here. So if you're ICC, you need to get the ball on the opposite side of the field from you right now just to at least force them to have to go the length of the field before they get an opportunity, because they had two opportunities on the past one. And there's going to be another foul here, and now we've got to push in behind it.
That's going to be a card. Stop the clock. Yellow card.
So a yellow card.
Extracurriculars.
Yeah. Did not like the fact that she got held that time and gave a pretty strong push afterwards. And so she will have to come out of the contest. Into the contest will be number 8. That is going to be O'Neal. That one skips over the head of the ICC defense, but back line was there to clear it out. Now McGregor with it. McGregor wants to send this one ahead. There's Hughes. Opportunity here for the Indians, trying to find the equalizer. Hughes trying to get past Winters. Winters is there. Hughes drops it back, spins, fires, but not a strong enough leg to get on it that time.
Again, Winters just being there all over her, making her adjust, not get a clean shot on the ball.
I like the fact that she put the strike on it, though. Didn't try to look for the perfect shot. As that ball controlled by East Central now. But, yeah, in those situations, you just got to put a strike on it. See if you might get lucky and sneak one by a keeper that's not paying attention. Because often, too not, CJ, you see players try to get that perfect setup.
Right. And that's kind of the way you train. You always
Yeah.
expect that ball to be just sitting there perfectly for you to shoot it home, but usually not the case in real live game situations.
Shot from distance and saved.
That was a good old knuckleball right there.
Yeah, it's one of those, a lot of people say, well, that's easy save, but you can kind of watch Driscoll on this. It did. It kind of just knifed through the air up and down on her. Inside 2 minutes now. As this one sent back, Hughes trying to scramble for it, but once again, Winters clearing that one out. Boy, I tell you what, if there's an MVP of the first half, it's been Winters for East Central.
Absolutely. She's played a flawless first half.
1:20 now in the first half. Sends this one up. Ball bouncing around and East Central to it. Looks like that time East Central collapsed on the ball. ICC was just kind of running away from it.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Not sure what their thinking is on that one. That one's going to just be a little too heavy out of bounds.
Yeah, so if that one could have checked up for a second, it would have been a great opportunity for ICC. As East Central, though, will have a throw in. They'll also have a substitution coming into the situation. It's going to be number 13, Alex, into the contest here for East Central. Oh. That one go over the back, and ow.
Caught both their heads.
Yeah, I would say it kind of deflected between the two of them, and Dexter rattled her ear that time. 27 seconds now. Dexter breaks that one up. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be East Central ball. Sends this one ahead. 15 seconds. That should do us here for the first half. 1-0 is your score here. East Central with the lead. We'll take a break. Come back with some first half thoughts from CJ and more, part of the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC trails at 1-0 at the break.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1 million.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women and the communities they influence every day.
Gee willikers, this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar tastes mighty delicious.
Come on, buddy. It has 0 sugar.
But it tastes great.
Let's take the breakables away. If you keep lying like this, you'll be a puppet forever.
But it's the honest truth.
You'll never be a real boy.
No, it's no lie.
You're right. It's delicious.
Told you. I never lie.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Trav! The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1 million.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back to Little Caesars halftime report. ICC trailing at 1-0 here at halftime to East Central. Adam Gore, CJ Adams here in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. Rafael Henry up top running the camera for us. Lee Adams on the sideline taking photos for ICCimages.com. And you've got Z Taylor out running social media for us today as well. All right, CJ, 1-0, your score here at halftime. What's your thoughts on the first half?
Well, there's two big plays that stand out in that first half. The first one would be Lexi's great shot, top left corner, excellent save by the goalie Clark, and then the goal by East Central, the amazing shot down the sideline. Still waiting to get confirmation on who exactly that was since our eyes are old and bad.
Yeah.
But those are the two key plays to me that's really why it's 1-0 instead of 1-1.
Yeah, I think that's a really good case there because ICC did have some opportunities, but we also have to talk about the praise of winners defensively. If not for her play in the first half, this could legit be a 2-1 contest right now.
She has been a shutdown defender, which as a coach, you would love to have 11 players like that on the field.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she has been amazing, and I have no doubt she'll keep it up in the second half as well.
1-0 your score here at halftime. We're going to take another timeout. We'll also have a special presentation from Renaissance Bank coming your way here at halftime, as we'll be back with more Little Caesars halftime report right after this.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1 million.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
This burger could perform miracles. This burger could save relationships.
This isn't your normal cheeseburger. You all of a sudden have bacon jam on it. You're like, wow, compliments to the chef. Who threw this together? Sonic Bacon Jam Cheeseburger. You know?
Elevated flavors.
Yep.
Good summertime treat.
I'd want this Red Bull Summer Edition slush in the middle of the day when I'm like really just wanting to clock out, but the clock's still going.
Yeah, it can help fight that 3 o'clock feeling. Sonic Red Bull Summer Edition slush.
It'd cool me off and then light me back up.
Bespoke is a word that comes from the clothing industry. It's a European term, and it meant originally to be spoken for. In Mississippi, I say it's a fancy word for made from scratch. My name is Josh West.
Nick Weaver.
Our craft is bespoke denim. Blue Delta Jean Company is a bespoke denim manufacturer. We make everything in Tupelo, Mississippi, and we ship jeans around the world.
We're reintroducing the South and most of the U.S. back to raw denim.
There's a lot of verbiage out there about custom, made to measure, bespoke. We say bespoke because we truly are making a fully customizable jean. We use the best fabrics in the world. We buy from all over. We make everything in the United States right here in Tupelo, and we bring the customer in on the design process.
That is what separates us from other jean companies, that we're making a personal pattern. So we do have the Oxford Studio where you come to get measured, and you pick out your fabric, your fit, your cut, and your thread.
You'll notice we do a lot of athletes. These guys are really tall, these ladies are really tall, small waist, really big thighs. They can't find jeans that really fit them that are aesthetically pleasing. I started noticing that we had a resource here that not many places have, which is talented seamstresses. It's an art that's dying in the United States of America because so much garment has gone overseas. When I noticed that resource, I started building a business plan around that.
He said, hey, we can make custom jeans in North Mississippi.
When the numbers made sense, that's when I called Nick, because I knew I could figure out how to make the product, but I needed somebody to help me sell the product.
We wrote it down on the game plan, and we're still executing it today.
The first step is somebody getting fitted, and that can be with one of our partner stores or at one of our studios.
And we're taking, 13 to 16 measurements, whether or not you want a regular cut or a skinny cut jean.
And then the order comes to us electronically here in the factory in Tupelo. Johnson Benjamin's been our pattern maker since 2013. He drafts a pattern literally for that client. And then it moves on to Brian Baldwin. He does all of our cutting, and he tries to cut that jean within 15 minutes. Every seamstress has a job that they do, and they're really good at it. You can watch a jean literally from start to finish go through the manufacturing process.
There is a really famous old jean company that can make a jean in 3 minutes.
It takes us about 3 hours to take a jean from start to finish. We're still a very small company. We're less than 20 people top to bottom. The thing that I think really sets us apart from a lot of other small batch denim companies is the people that we have. These people have worked, many of them in denim garment production for years and years and years. And we really do try to make this a family environment. Our lead seamstress is a lady by the name of Miss Sarah Ritchie. She was our first employee. She started in January of 2012, and she's now leading our sewing team.
Well, having over 100 years of sewing experience in a company that's very young was definitely to our benefit. People bought our jeans in the beginning because it was a good story. It was two guys trying to start something. But now they're rebuying because of our quality and our fit, and it's the people that make that happen. What we are offering is, more than just a jean. There are lifetime alterations, lifetime repairs. We have people send jeans back that are 2 or 3 years old because they've lost 10 pounds, we take them off. So what you're getting is something that I think people are, wanting more of. We're using cone denim from North Carolina. We're using Holland and Sherry cottons from Scotland. We are using the premium fabrics of the world, and we're doing it right here in Mississippi.
Our main goal has always been to be the best bespoke denim provider in the U.S. I think we've ratcheted that up to the best bespoke denim provider in the world.
Our work ethic, his plan, finding good people, finding the right people to make the product, it's a good recipe for success.
I don't think you can match the quality that we're putting out. So now we're working on how does this brand develop from here on out? What markets are we in? How are we getting the world in our jeans?
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1,000,000.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women in the communities they influence every day.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just moments away from the start of the second half here. East Central on the field, ready to go. ICC coming out of the brand new soccer facility here behind us. 1-0 is the score between ICC and East Central. CJ, what do you expect to see out of these two teams in the second half?
I really expect about the same out of East Central. Got the lead. They may back off on defense just a little bit, just to ensure they keep that lead. Lady Indians, they're going to have to be more aggressive. They've got to find a way to put one on the scoreboard and make this a game again.
ICC in white, East Central in the black and gold kits. As we're just moments away from the start here. New keeper in net here for ICC. It's got 31.
Yeah, it's the wrong number, but yeah, it's Trost.
Yeah. Trost is who that is. I have her listed as a defender, but she is a keeper.
Technically.
Yeah, I mean, technically she is. And so we're just moments away from the start of the second half here. As we said, 1-0. Indians trailing this one. They've had some opportunities. East Central's just been strong defensively to keep ICC scoreless. As this one's sent ahead, East Central steps in front of it. East Central moving left to right on your screen. ICC right to left. East Central firing from distance, and it's going to be a save.
Nothing like getting in the game and getting one right at you.
Well, you got to think, possibly could be the idea of East Central try to come out, see if they can strike early, take that 2-0 lead, and maybe deflate the Indians here. But ICC able to get that save. Now the ball goes to midfield, and East Central gets it back. So East Central trying to go over the top of the defense. Scramble for it right now. And it'll be out of bounds. It should be East Central ball.
Look, they're actually going to call a foul on that.
Okay, so they're going to call a foul there on ICC. So it'll be another free kick. East Central's had a lot of these free kicks. ICC, very few. And ICC has played strong against them, but East Central's doing a good job of making these dangerous.
Yeah, every one they've had, they've made it interesting.
This one's sent over the middle. Dexter will break that one up. Goes to the opposite side of the pitch, and there's Stevens with it, but East Central right spot at the right time to get it back. Over the middle they go. This one popped up. Mad scramble against the grain there is now ICC with it. Stevens trying to move it ahead.
Yeah, look at all those defenders. East Central's dropping back.
Yeah, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but Hughes gets, oh man. If she could have just took a swipe at the ball after the keeper came up that time, but a good job and a quick decision there. She doesn't come up make a play on the ball there, CJ. That's a tough one, maybe even a goal for ICC.
Absolutely. I'm still amazed that ball squeaked through there.
Yeah.
Because they had, I counted 5 defenders.
5 and 2 closing in quickly. And now here comes ICC with it on the far side of the pitch, trying to go across the middle. Hughes with it, tries to pop it up to continue the momentum towards the goal, but couldn't quite get a solid foot on that one. I like the aggressiveness here by ICC early, taking it right to East Central.
Yeah, and that ball was dangerous. It took an unfortunate bounce off Hughes' foot on that first touch, but that could have been a game changer easily.
Substitution in the match. Jones back into the contest here for ICC. Remind you the guys' game coming up next. We will break away from the broadcast between games and come back your way at the conclusion of this one. As the ball bouncing around, ICC with it, and then be sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Indians on the far side. That's Stevens getting set to throw this one in. This one bouncing around. Oh, poor touch on it. Sends it across the middle. And now it squeaks its way through. ICC trying to get to it. Sends it back out wide. Dexter back across the middle. Oh, golden opportunity for the Indians. East Central does a great job once again coming back and making the play.
And like I said, coming out of halftime, Lady Indians are pressing a lot harder. They had everybody except 2 defenders and the goalie up in the box, really, just a few outside of it.
And another substitution right back into the match here is going to be Reeves back in. Checking out is going to be Jones. CJ, I got a question, and I know not a lot of people really paid attention to this, but it looked like the keeper caught the ball in the field of play. Momentum carried her out of bounds. That's just going to be one where it's like, the ball was going out of bounds anyway, let it go.
Possibly. It's hard to see exactly where that plane is when you're this high up, or that far away necessarily.
I just figured it was just one of those, like, it was going out of bounds. Any other time, just play on. So now ICC takes it away from East Central. East Central right back there.
Both coaches being a little more vocal towards their players early on here, which I get. You just come out of halftime, you expect them to play to a certain level, and that don't always happen. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
There's a foul there. So it's going to be East Central with a pretty good opportunity here with a close range free kick, almost in the same spot they had in the first half.
Yeah, they have had multiple opportunities with these free kicks.
This one sent, angled low. Stevens breaks it up and sends it out of bounds. CJ, very unique atmosphere today, and we talked about it amongst ourselves at halftime. Very quiet.
Yeah, I took the headset off, and it was deathly quiet here at the soccer complex.
One of those neither, I guess you call them dugouts, even though they're not really dugouts.
That's the best, yeah, that's a good description.
Yeah. Seating areas for the players, not very vocal at times today as there's a shot. Dangerous.
Oh, off the crossbar.
Off the crossbar, but then there with the save.
Another excellent shot.
Now let's go back and watch that set in its entirety here. As ICC lucky to still be at this one 1-0 right now, as you're going to take a look at this shot from distance, and it was a good one. Off the crossbar, the deflection was there. But ICC's Frost stayed with it that time to keep us at 1-0. Stevens trying to go over the top, and nobody's there for ICC. You hear Coach Strother asking to who, and pretty good question there.
Lauren, she's just as fast as you.
So now ICC gets it back. Stevens puts a foot in it.
But nobody
there.
Nobody crashing the net.
Wasn't necessarily a bad idea by Stevens that time, as the keeper was retreating to get back after playing up. Just put a little bit too much foot underneath it, couldn't get it on frame. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and ICC will get it back.
Nice save by a fan over there. Keep that ball dry.
Yep. Well, ICC trails this thing 1-0, but they've been knocking on the door, just can't quite get anybody to answer just yet. Squeezes it ahead, taken away by East Central. Out of bounds, I believe I'm going to say last touch. Yes, by ICC. Well, East Central really packing this thing in defensively with this 1-0 advantage. But CJ, ICC has been able to get on the attack and have some pretty decent shots on goal, even though they haven't really, I shouldn't say shots on goal, pretty decent shots.
Yeah.
They just haven't been able to put one on frame yet. So throw in. And
I believe that was a thrown right back out of bounds.
I'd say one of those that she didn't quite get the angle she was looking for. Is Dexter sends this one. And East Central takes it away. But there's Dexter that takes it back, and East Central, though, takes it back, and we're pushing and shoving going on between the two squads. And it'll be a throw in here for ICC.
ICC almost playing with some urgency here early on in the second half, which you like to see.
Yeah. So we're going to throw this one in. This is going to be Clark with it. Clark trying to reverse the pitch over to Stevens. Stevens lets it settle across the middle, but once again, just all those players back for East Central, causing some issues when you get in the middle of the field. Now here comes East Central, sneaks this one ahead. EC now with it. Trying to get it back, but a nice job that time. I believe that was Mathis. Yes, it was that broke that one up. And just an unforced error there by ICC. Sends it ahead straight to an East Central player. But ICC was there to take it back once again. So now here come the Indians in the middle of the pitch. Sends this one ahead. Loading with it. Just ball took a funky bounce on her. Went away from her. So East Central sends this one over the middle. It's broken up. Sent back to midfield. East Central pokes this one ahead. Now here comes ICC. They trail this one 1-0. 35-32 to go here. And a break there for ICC is she just dribbled right into the player, and ICC gets it back though. Now the ball being deflected around. Clark finds it, gets a foot on it to move it forward. Stevens couldn't catch up with it. I like that by Clark though. She knew she had two defenders on her. Just tried to get a left foot on the ball to advance it ahead. Now here comes East Central on the attack. Clark breaks up the attack, forces them to reset now. Good hustle on the part of Clark to come over and help out. And the ball's going to be sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for East Central. Substitutions, 2 for each team coming in here. Ham and Dakota. Good to see her back in the contest after being shaken up earlier.
And Mitchell and Jones for ICC.
Those substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Oklahoma. John Harrod and all the folks out there at the Bank of Oklahoma proud to sponsor today's action here on the ICC Sports Network. Well, Stevens' hands gotten tired for signing autographs at halftime. Looks like he's packing it up, heading back to the office. So ICC takes this one away. Indians going to swing this one out wide. Stevens had to wait on it. Now lets it settle. Far side of the pitch. Has Jones going with her. Tries to squeeze it ahead. And again, nobody there for the Indians.
I'm not sure what they're seeing out there.
Yeah, a lot of passes to nobody. And I'm not saying that in a negative sense, but you kind of heard both coaches to both teams asking who they pass them to sometimes. Is this one being deflected around out of bounds, and it should go back to ICC. One of those you don't know if they're just going off muscle memory of maybe, okay, this is what we typically do, where they should be in that sense, or if they're just trying to get the ball advanced in a hurry here. As that one cleared out by East Central. There's ICC, though, to get it back. Clark with it, lets it settle. Tries to go over the middle with it. Clark is hit hard as she is down, as that one somehow snuck its way through traffic.
Yeah, it just kept rolling right down the middle.
As this one sent over the middle, East Central squeezes it ahead. Reversing the pitch now as Dexter's going to come up and take that one away. Try to get it ahead, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in here for EC. 1-0 is your score, 32-45 going here in the second half. As East Central has it, just a poor touch out of bounds, and ICC will get it back. Dexter tosses it in. Touch over the middle. And CJ, once again, man, defensively, you got to like what you've seen out of East Central today. They've been aggressive. Every soft touch, poor touch that ICC's had, they've pretty much made them pay for them today.
They have. And they're at a point in the game where they don't have to score. They can lay back, play on defense. As I say that, they make a run down the side. But they're in a good situation right now. And why not keep it up? Keep going with what's working.
So the ball out of bounds. Should be a throw in here for East Central. Now this is the gamesmanship here. If you're East Central, you don't have to necessarily chase down that ball once it goes out of bounds. You can let it roll around a little bit and try to square up on it. And then made the soft touch and it rolls out of bounds, so ICC will get it back. Not necessarily time to panic for ICC.
Still 30 minutes left.
Yeah, still 30 minutes left, but do need to keep that aggressive mentality going here. Now East Central takes it away once again. But there's Stevens. Stevens with it now.
Stevens covered a lot of ground to get to that ball, too.
She really did. As that one's just going to go out of bounds back to East Central. So East Central splits the defenders there, now trying to get up the pitch, and it's going to be sent back, and Dexter is there for ICC. Reverses it, midfield. Stevens up ahead, that's Loden. Loden trying to go over the top and broken up. Guess who? Winners is there for East Central. Loden, though, staying with it. But then East Central just clears that one out. Lexi Loden did everything she could to keep the ball with ICC that time. Just eventually bounced back towards midfield. Now they're going to try to squeeze it ahead to Stevens. Stevens, a good touch over the middle. They go to Hughes. Hughes squares, fires. Oh, too tall. CJ, good. You said it there. Good touch, good transition. Just unfortunately could not find the ball in time there as Hughes put a good kick on it, just a little too tall.
Yeah, and good hustle, good ball control by Lexi Loden out there. She really made that play happen, got the good ball through to Stevens, and then had a chance. And that's all you can ask for now. Got to just take some advantage on them chances.
29 minutes and 25 seconds to play now, as East Central puts a foot into this one towards midfield. Deflected off the East Central player, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in across the way for ICC. Well, again, the Indians knocking on the door, just cannot find an answer right now. Looking for that equalizer, and this will be a free kick opportunity coming up here for the Indians. I think this is only the second free kick of the day here for ICC. Got to find a way to make this thing dangerous.
Yeah, and Morgan Gaylor's got the boot. She can drive it home. So East Central going to load the box up with defenders, and appears we're going to do the same.
So Gaylor puts a foot on this one, sends it down, its own frame, but another nice save. Tough break there. As again, the stellar defensive play of East Central continues here. That was an impressive boot. And that one's going to go out of bounds, and it should be ICC ball, and it will be. .28 minutes to play now in the contest. 1-0 continues to be the score here in favor of East Central. You're starting to see a little bit of momentum shifting the way of ICC here as Indians getting a little bit better organized over the last few attacks.
Definitely making better passes. Didn't see a whole lot of great passes in the first half, but you are seeing a lot more. And they're shorter. They're not going for the long ball as much. So that will definitely up your accuracy.
This one across the middle, deflected away. And trying to send it out wide. Oh, it was there, but a great job again defensively by East Central to break up that opportunity. Wells lets it settle. He's going to reverse it across the way. That's Mathis with it. Mathis swings it out wide. Jones to Loden. Loden trying to go out wide looking for, I believe that was Hughes.
Yes, it was.
Just a little too tall, and it goes out of bounds back to East Central. Trio of subs, four subs actually coming in here for East Central.
14, 5, 8, and 15.
So you've got Harris, Claire, O'Neill, and Martinez into the match here for East Central. 26:43 left to play here. 1-0 East Central with the lead. ICC has had some opportunities, just hadn't been able to cash in on them here in the second half. Ball taken away by the Indians. Sending it across the middle. Tries to send it back to Wells, but once again, East Central in the right spot at the right time to make a great defensive play.
And they have some room.
And a great job there by Gaylor to take that one away and go out of bounds and allow the defense to reset. But, yeah, that was a dangerous opportunity there for East Central. And I think more than anything, it might have just been Ham running out of gas.
Well, that, and I'm not sure she saw the forward running down the middle either. Because if she would have made a pass there, she had a lot of room in the middle of the field.
So it'll be a throw in here for East Central. As we said, don't have to be in a hurry to chase down those balls. Let the clock be your friend in this situation as they throw it in. Oh, nice crossover. Going to go left foot, top corner, but save.
Good save. Man, we have seen two great saves on that top corner.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. Great save across the way.
That keeps the Lady Indians in this game.
Yeah, it really does. And she was all out on that one as Trost had a tough landing there. Like she not shaken up, but maybe just a little bit knocked the wind out of her.
Yeah, it's quite a jump, quite a fall down to the ground from that corner.
This one will be headed, and it's going to go out of bounds. Good idea that time, as just couldn't quite get it on frame. Substitution coming into the match here for ICC. This is going to be Kirsty Mcgregor into the contest here. She'll sub out Allison Moore. So Dexter with it. She trots this one ahead, sends it across the middle. And again, East Central just, it's almost like they can read where the Indians are going before they go there. They always have someone around the ball in a hurry. Now here come the Indians on the far side. Hughes breaks it away. Opportunity here for ICC. The ball just wouldn't go with Hughes that time as it kind of took an awkward bounce away. She tries to send that one ahead, broken up by East Central. Over the middle they go with it, but then sent out of bounds. Just another tough break for ICC. It's like the ball went flat on her that time, just wouldn't go with her.
Sometimes your feet may be a little too quick for you.
So Loden with it. It's going to send this one back to Wells. Wells sends it forward, and it's going to go out of bounds. .23:45 to play here. ICC still trailing this one 1-0 to East Central. The first of two matchups. You see both the Indians and the Warriors in the background getting ready for the nightcap here in Fulton. We invite you to stay tuned for that one later on this evening. That one broken up. Loden finds it, leaves it back across the middle to McGregor. McGregor trying to swap field. Now they try to go back to Dexter, and it goes out of bounds. It's kind of in the case here. When ICC does get a good look, East Central's defense takes it away, and looks like ICC maybe getting a little frustrated that some of the breaks aren't going their way here, and they're starting to try to force things a little bit too much. East Central takes it away, sends it back to midfield. Now here comes an opportunity here as this is Harris with it. Harris greeted by Mathis. Mathis breaks it up, and a good hustle play there on the part of Mathis to send that one back wide and negate the opportunity there for the Lady Warriors.
Again, the passes are just not on target.
So East Central with it. And there's McGregor to come in and step in front of that one and take it away. This one's in ahead. That's Walker. Walker lost it but got it back.
That's...
She grabbed her, pushed her down, and...
She's lucky that's not a card
yeah,
right
I was
there.
going to say, surprised that was not in that situation. Yeah, that's one of those plays on the JUCO level. You can't let those go because those can...
that can turn into something much worse
yeah,
later on.
that can get ugly in a hurry, especially later on in the match. So just under 22 minutes to play now. Gaylor's going to step into this one. She made the last one dangerous. That one, though, come off her foot kind of flat. She's going to try to come up and meet it, and she will. Now sends this one ahead, and it's going to be off frame. Again, I think that's one of those where Gaylor, a little bit out of her position in that situation, but again, just trying to force the issue a little bit. So ICC just needs to kind of take a deep breath, settle down. It's still 1-0, just a goal away from finding this equalizer. Just need to get some good possessions and go back and get some good touches.
And they haven't played bad. They just have not had that break.
This ball is sent ahead. Dexter heads it forward, and it goes out of bounds, and it go back to East Central. But you said it, CJ. They haven't necessarily played bad. Could some touches and passes be better? Yeah, but, you know, right now the only difference in the game is the fact that East Central did get that breakaway goal, and it could easily be 0-0 right now if take away that one play.
Right.
Or ICC could be up 2-1 if it wasn't for some great plays, or we could be at 2-2, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we've had the opportunities, just haven't capitalized on them.
Referee said he pointed the wrong way, so he's apologizing. A little overdramatic about it there on the sidelines. He's having a little fun.
That's a good description of it.
Yeah. No, he's just having a little fun with the call there since he messed it up. So East Central with it. Now swings it back across the middle. Sends this one ahead here in ICC. Mathis is there, right there in front of it. Now it's McGregor. Tries to swing it out wide, and just her teammate stopped running with it.
A good job by Jones to hustle to that ball.
Yep. Jones, who gave up on it for a second, was able to hustle back and just move the ball forward. It's going to go out of bounds, and it should be ICC ball, and yes, it is. Substitutions here for ICC. This is going to be Reeds back into the contest.
And Gustafson
back into the contest as well.
And I'll tell you, when she gets in, she brings an intensity.
She really does. See if she can make something happen here for the Indians, as this one's going to be thrown in and off the head of East Central, and she's going to try to fire it back in a hurry. Now here comes Loden. Loden with space, fires, and
in there.
Goal for the Indians. We're tied at 1. Big time play there, and that's what we talked about, CJ. Gracie coming in and provides the spark. Well, she didn't waste any time getting that throw in. Touch across the middle. Just found the crease, and we're tied at 1.
We'll give 2 players credit, or 3 players credit on that one. Gustafson with the quick throw in. Not sure East Central was quite ready for that. Hughes with the good first touch into space for Loden, and Loden just drills it home.
Well, that's what we said. You got to be patient. We kept wondering, worried if the Indians were starting to find that panic button a little bit, but they did a good job of settling down there. They found the equalizer. We're now tied at 1. Brand new contest here, and you're looking at this situation now. All of a sudden, we talked about it being the heavyweight boxing match earlier. Well, East Central now has kind of got landed with the punch there. We'll see how they react.
Oh, just judging by their body language, they're not real happy right now.
So another free kick here for East Central.
Surprisingly, they only have 3 people in the box.
As they send this one, and it's going to be slapped out there. Take a look at this free kick again here. Kind of like the idea of just batting that one out versus trying to catch it, because if you bobble it, there's a player right there on your hip for a chance to put an easy one home. They're going to call a foul on ICC, so this kind of works as a corner kick. So right now, if you're ICC, you got to make sure you match up with somebody. As there's Tross coming in to block that one. Then the shot too tall.
Ooh, I thought that was in.
I did too. Don't know if she was able to get a finger on that one or not, but that was a good-looking shot there. ICC dodges a big-time bullet there. We're still tied at 1. That one nearly thrown out of bounds. That's what we talked about, those touches. You got to have a little bit more purpose and value those type of passes, especially this late in the contest.
Well, go back to the goal. That was an excellent pass. And that's really been the difference. We've had a lot of errant passes, and see if they can get it together here and make something else happen. East Central with another corner here.
So I think this is their second true corner kick, even though the last one was not a corner kick. So you got to match up here if you're ICC. If you're East Central, got to put something close and make it dangerous here. 1-1 is the score. This one popped up. Looking for the header on the backside, was not there, and then ICC cleans it up nicely. Well, the keeper was there, but I wasn't sure who cleared it out, but right decision. If you sit right there in front of you, don't assume the person behind you is going to be there.
That's right.
Go ahead and clean that thing up.
You have the opportunity to get rid of it.
So this throw in here is taken away by Mathis. Now I'm going to try to send it ahead. Mcgregor has it. And then Mathis sends it ahead now.
Chloe.
Oh, just another opportunity there, but too many numbers back for East Central that time. ICC, though, coming out, putting some pressure as this one's sent up. And then ICC just going to clear it out once again. Smart play just to get a foot on the ball there and get it back towards midfield. A lot of contact now. Here comes East Central on the attack. Swings it out wide. Left foot, and again, too tall.
But again, another great strike from distance.
So substitution coming into the match here. This is going to be Heidi Clark back into the contest here for ICC. And it'll be Morgan Gaylor coming out of the contest. Coming up on 15 minutes to play here in the second half. 1-1 is the score. Clark lets that one settle, sends it ahead. East Central there. Wells breaks it up for a moment, and Loden finds it. He's going to try to send this one ahead. Scramble for the ball at midfield. And just a
game of keep away again.
Game of keep away again. Wells steps in front of that one, lets it settle, now goes back to the middle to Loden. Loden barking out some orders as she dribbles this one forward, looking for someone to go to. Nobody there. Dribbles between defenders, now squeezes it ahead. Now here comes ICC with a good opportunity here. Swings it back out wide. This is going to be Reeves with it. Reeves puts a high foot into it, but cleared out there by East Central. East Central did a good job of not panicking right there, just simply let the ball settle. Now it's going to send this one ahead on the offensive attack on the opposite side of the pitch. That's Garrett with it. Squeezes it ahead. Steps into it, and it's going to be an easy save there. But again, East Central getting some pretty good looks, though.
They've done a real good job of responding to that goal. They have flipped the field almost instantly after that ICC goal and have really been putting the pressure on ever since.
That ball deflected at midfield. East Central takes it back. Now swings it out wide. And there's Reeves stepping in front of that one. Reeves squeezed this one ahead to Loden. Loden trying to sneak it ahead. Now here comes an opportunity for ICC. The kick, oh no. Great play that time by the keeper for East Central. I thought she had a chance to put a foot on it.
That was close.
Yeah, if I say right when she loaded up to swing at it, the keeper for East Central comes sliding in to make the save.
If I'm East Central, I'm doubling up Lexi Loden right now.
Yeah.
She is being a magician out there with that ball right now.
Yeah, she is really locked into this situation and has given the ICC team really good opportunities here down the stretch. Inside 13 minutes to go now, ICC and East Central tied at 1. Well, this is what we anticipated, folks. We talked about it in our pregame show, which was presented by Davis Ford, that judging by the scores, other than the Southwest score where we won 3-0, they won 8-0, but we also played in the rain, we anticipated this to be a really good matchup this afternoon, and this one has been just that. Now here comes East Central trying to go on the attack. And a great job there breaking that one up. And that was Moore. And she was tripped up on the play, so a free kick here from ICC. It'll be basically Clark putting it into play. Thought about going deep with it, but instead goes to the side to Mathis. Mathis over the top. That's going to be Hughes with it across the way. This one just a little bit too tall. Was looking for Loden that time. But then it finds its way through two defenders. McGregor had it for a second, but somehow the ball just was determined to go to East Central that time.
It's a great takeaway by Mathis.
Finds it over to Gracie now. Gracie going to try to make something happen. Dribbling to the left side. Dribbling through traffic. Now up the front they go to Chloe. Chloe, though, just a poor bounce off her foot. Wasn't anything she did there. It's just the ball decided to betray her as she tried to go forward.
Yeah, and again, Winters being in the exact right spot to kick that ball away and kill that attack.
So ICC trying to find a way to.
So we've got Hayward and Stevens back in. Get some more speed on the forwards.
Be a throw in here for ICC. So that ball's going to be deflected out of bounds and will belong to East Central. So EC throws this one in. ICC quickly collapses. Nearly goes out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds, so it'll go back to ICC.
Right at 10 minutes to go. Loden with the ball.
Spins this one ahead. Stevens has a chance, just couldn't quite get the angle on the ball.
heads up by the goalie, run out and grab that.
Yeah, if she doesn't make that play, then Stevens, it's one of those, she actually would have had a chance to kind of let the ball settle and get a good strike on it. As this one's sent ahead, broken up, but East Central eventually finds it as it settles, trying to go streaking down the left side of the pitch, far side of the pitch from us. Across the middle, broken up nicely that time, and good idea by Trost to come up and
a little bump there by East Central.
Things getting a little chippy here after ICC's tied it up as both these teams. It's been a physical match today. For the most part, the referees have kept it in pretty good check. There was a couple of them we thought that ICC got away with one, East Central got away with one. But this is whenever you don't want to change the flow of the game if you're a referee, but you do want to make sure you keep things in check here.
Yeah, got to keep it in control.
As this one sent ahead, and East Central took away the angle from Loudoun, able to get it back now. There's McGregor who takes it away, and Loudoun's there. Trying to go down the far side of the pitch. Hughes was there, but Winters, once again, able to come up and make the play on it. You cannot sing the praises enough today of Lauren Winters for East Central. She has played outstanding defensively, and she's had her hands full with the speedy Sydney Hughes on her hip all day.
Yep, and looks like Jackson's coming in for Hughes now.
Imagine she'll get a quick breather here and find her way back into the match pretty quickly.
Yeah, I imagine so. That's not somebody you want on the sideline with the game on the line.
This ball thrown in, loose, and East Central just clears it back to midfield, but then it just once again finds its way directly to East Central. This is Ham with it now, trying to go across the middle, and ouch.
They're going to call a foul on East Central.
Say, as that was, I believe, was that Mathis?
Yes, that is Mathis.
Mathis cleared that one out, and then Ham, her momentum carried her right into her. Again, nothing malicious on that. Both those players probably wish they would have just dodged each other that time, as they're both worse for wear on that one.
Yeah, we call that a hip check in the hockey world.
I call that not being able to walk tomorrow morning in Adam Gore's world. ICC with it. Almost too hard of a touch. As ICC was able to keep it, now they go over the middle. Just pinballing around right now, and here comes East Central with it. And a great job there by ICC. That's Clark to clear it out. So it was Mathis that stopped the attack, and then Clark just was able to come in and sweep it out there. Ham, who ran into Mathis earlier, she is laboring on the field just to run right now. But she is sneaking on the backside if ICC's not really checking her there. So they send this one ahead. Mathis tried to clear it out, missed it. Then lets it settle and squeezes this one ahead. Now ICC, if they can get something going here, they might have a chance. Looked ahead, and that's a handball. Yep.
Yeah, don't get in a hurry here. Get everybody set up.
Yep, so get everybody set up. Boy, I tell you what, you can tell both these teams right now are spent with 6.5 minutes to play. And 1-1 is your score here in this North Division match. This one's going to go wide, though, of the goal. One of those, you got to value those opportunities a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Substitutions coming into the match here. This is going to be number 11, Wales, number 21, Gaylor for ICC. Let's see, number 19, Dakota. And I believe it's number 5 for East Central, Harris, into the contest. Those substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Wells has it. Simply sends this one back. Smart decision to send it to Reeves. Reeves is going to set it up now, tries to go down the sideline, looking for Stevens. Stevens lets it settle, goes back across the middle. And just a good job there for East Central to clear that one out. Loudoun was crashing in a hurry, but once again, East Central the right spot at the right time. Reeves takes it away, goes left foot across the middle, broken up. Ball in the middle of pitch.
Still
Tries to
loose.
squeeze it ahead, battling through out there, and now it squeezes its way out to Jones. Jones tries to go one-on-one. Gets by the defender.
That's
And
gonna be
then
a
it's going to
corner.
be a corner kick coming up here for ICC. Well, good job there by Jones trying to make that situation dangerous. And gets the team a corner kick here. Boy, a big opportunity here for ICC coming up on 5 minutes left to play.
It is, and this late in the game, any goal's probably going to be your game winner.
Lexi Loden to send this one in here for ICC. Pops it up. Tries to bank the header in.
Still dangerous.
Still bouncing around. And Wales tries to just get a foot on it to get it forward, and East Central clears it out. Now the ball towards midfield. East Central with it, leaves it behind, but we've got a whistle.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul.
Yep.
Got a little too much body without touching the ball.
Yeah, I think ICC also got away with a pretty big push on that corner kick this last time as well.
Yeah, I saw that on that initial header. She did shove to get a little bit of space.
Yep. But if it don't call, then it's not a.
That's true.
You didn't call with it.
Which there's so much going on in those.
Yeah.
It's really hard to pinpoint it.
And I do like the fact that Wales had an opportunity to put a foot on it to put it forward towards the goal. With that much traffic going on around there, you never know where you can sneak one of those through. Now here comes ICC. Tries to send this one ahead, broken up by East Central, but keeps possession. Stevens down on the far side of the pitch. Nobody there with her. A 1-on-4 break. Now ICC collapsing in. East Central breaks it up, and they're going to send this one out of bounds to allow the defense to reset.
Again, that was Winters coming over and stopping the momentum of Stevens.
Yeah, she continues to play well. Throw in was taken away by East Central. Now EC with it, trying to squeeze this one ahead. 1-on-1 situation here, but broken up, and Charleston did the quick decision to kick that one out. Smart play, though. I like the aggressiveness out of Harris to come up and challenge there. If she doesn't make a good play on the ball, she gets an easy goal.
Nice.
Good touch.
Give and go there.
EC in the right spot at the right time to take that one away. Wales battling for it. Now East Central gets it back once again. 3 minutes to play now in the contest. There's ICC to break it up. And then that one broken up by the Indians. And so now ICC with it. This is Jackson on the far side of the pitch. Had it, lost it, it's out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to belong to East Central. Substitutions coming into the match here for East Central. This is Dyers and Kell in here for East Central. Two minutes and 23 seconds left in regulation. East Central's going to throw this one in. ICC steps in front of it. Ball loose at midfield. East Central had it, lost it. ICC gets it back, and now this is Loden with it. Loden sends this one. Oh, good idea, but another great defensive play there by East Central to take it away. Hayward breaks that one up. East Central in a scrum for it. Now they get it, and they go out to the left side. Tries to go over the middle, broken up there by Wells. That one again broken up by Wells, but East Central able to come back and rally as that one kind of hit Wells in the face. And
yeah, I believe she's checking her nose.
Yeah, I think she got popped pretty good there, and the referee's going to come check on her. The referee trying to check on her, but she keeps walking away from him.
Minute and a half left.
Hayward with it. Tries to squeeze this one ahead to Stevens. She does. Stevens is able to collect it. Now sends it back out wide. This is Reeves with it. Reeves tries to send it up the pitch, but there's East Central once again to get in the way of it. And then Gaylor, looks like she got away with a push there. Or some of the East Central coaches and players wanted to call but didn't get it. 1 minute to play now. 1-1 is the score. Gaylor trying to knife her way through traffic, and she is. Nobody really coming up to help her out that time. Now Gaylor gets a foot on it, pops it up. Hayward going to try to come in and challenge, and just gets to it about a step late from the keeper. CJ, you saw what I saw there. I didn't know if that one might have bounced a little bit higher than the keeper was anticipating.
That ball is bouncing. When you get some air on it, it's bouncing really high today.
And we've got a foul on the pitch here. 24 seconds now. East Central tries to hurry it down and a swing and a miss here. Now here comes East Central with a chance.
Good job by
Tross
Heidi
comes
getting
up,
back.
yes.
Oh, that was a push too.
And there's a foul there, but did they have a foul before that? Yeah, Clark.
Over the final 10 seconds here.
Yeah, Clark did a great job of breaking that one up.
I believe that's going to run it out.
And we'll do it there for the regulation, and we're going to go to overtime. 1-1 is the score. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
This burger could perform miracles. This burger could save relationships.
This isn't your normal cheeseburger. You all of a sudden have bacon jam on it. You're like, wow, compliments to the chef. Who threw this together? Sonic Bacon Jam Cheeseburger. You know?
Elevated flavors.
Yep.
Good summertime treat.
I'd want this Red Bull Summer Edition slush in the middle of the day when I'm like really just wanting to clock out, but the clock's still going.
Yeah, it can help fight that 3 o'clock feeling. Sonic Red Bull Summer Edition slush.
It'd cool me off and then light me back up.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women and the communities they influence every day.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1,000,000.
Pepperoni cheeser, only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good. Today tastes like a Sunday ritual. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The first of two possible overtimes here between ICC and East Central. The rules of overtime pretty simple, CJ.
Score.
The first to score wins. Golden goal opportunity here. ICC, East Central in this North Division clash. We talked about it about 2 hours ago as we thought this was going to be an instant classic between these two teams, and it has lived up to that billing so far.
Yeah, so this is back-to-back overtime games for your Lady Indians. Hopefully we'll see a repeat of what I guess we didn't see the other night since it wasn't on the broadcast, but that 1-0 overtime win at Hines.
Very tough place to play in. One of those you want to come away with points. Seems like ICC will have it first here. Referee must have got a text message on his Apple Watch out there, taking a little bit of time to get it set. And ICC with it. Indians going to be working left to right on your screen. They're wearing all white, East Central. Right to left in the black and gold kits here. EC with it, now going on the attack out wide. That's going to be Claire, crosses over the defender, fires over the middle, too wide. And it's going to be kept alive there by East Central.
It's a nice hustle play right there.
And then ICC is going to get it back. Loading with it. Ball just bounced too hard off her foot that time, and East Central in the right spot at the right time to take it away. Now EC with it. Tries to go out wide. They go too wide. And Jones is there to take it away. Now up the pitch to go. This is Hayward with it at midfield. Tries to squeeze it ahead. East Central steps in front of it, but Hayward gets it back. Tries to weave it through traffic. Somehow made its way through, and ICC keeps possession. Loden, right side, broken up by East Central. Now EC wants to push this one ahead. Gaylor was there to break it up, and East Central lets it settle. CJ, we talked about it. These two teams look like they were running low on fuel late in this one. Now it's just got to dig deep, and whoever wants it the most at the end of the day of this one.
Yeah, that's right. Give it all you've got right now. One goal wins it, and you get to go rest for the rest of the weekend.
So ICC with it now is going to send it out to Loden. Loden lets it settle, sends it over to Reeves. Reed's going to check back and see what East Central's going to give her. Not going to put a lot of pressure on her now. Sends it ahead, tries to go to Stevens, just a little too tall. And now here comes East Central on the attack. This is going to be O'Neal with it, middle of the field. Soft touch ahead, and then ICC just simply takes that one away. All right, CJ, your thoughts on overtime. How's ICC going to win it? And then we'll flip the coin and see how you feel like East Central can win it.
I hate to say this, but it's almost like who's going to make the mistake. You've seen some really good shots on goal. You've seen some really good defense. So to me, it's going to be whoever makes the least mistakes here is going to be able to have the more opportunities and possibly get that goal to go home.
7.5 to play here in the first overtime. ICC with it after the turnover by East Central. Squeezes it across the middle. Hughes is there on the left side. Hughes looking to step into it. Fires, but too tall.
That's really the first one we've seen Hughes actually get her whole foot on.
Yeah. Substitutions coming in here. That's Dexter in for ICC. Archer in for East Central. Dexter and Archer. Television shows for those that don't know why I randomly found that funny. But, yeah, I'm with you there, CJ. That was the first time Hughes was able to create enough space to be able to get a solid foot on that. Just unfortunately couldn't get it on frame. So ICC with it, Wells. Going to swing it out wide here. Tries to go back across the middle to Loden. Ball was deflected away, but Dexter able to get it now into the middle to Loden. She's been solid for ICC, kind of creating those opportunities and, if you will, allow me to say a basketball reference, running that point guard position to control the offense. And now here comes East Central as the ball settles at midfield. Tries to squeeze this one ahead. Dangerous. But there's Mathis to poke it forward. Stevens in the right spot at the right time. Now Loden tried to reverse the pitch, just didn't get a solid foot underneath that one. 6 minutes to play now in overtime. East Central with it. Pops this one up. Stevens puts a head on it into the middle, but East Central there to control. Now swings it ahead. Gaylor was there, deflected. Mathis swings it out wide. This is going to be Hayward.
Yeah, and I don't think we give Mathis enough credit. She's played a really good game today. Getting involved, shutting stuff down.
Not only that, she's also been beat up a little bit in this match as well, so Mathis has played extremely well. That one trying to squeeze its way through traffic. East Central able to break it up, and now they control. 5:18 to go now here in the first overtime. That one, poor touch, but nobody there from ICC to get on it as East Central lets it settle. Now they squeeze this one ahead. Deflected away, and ICC now controls. Wales with the ball in the middle of the pitch. Trying to find Stevens. Goes ahead, and that one just a hop away from finding Stevens on the backside. Not a bad idea there on the part of Wales. Now this is going to be a shot, and that's it.
Wow. Excellent shot by 14, Sasha Clare. Like we talked about earlier, that ball had that knuckling action on it.
Yeah.
Really hard to gauge for the goalie. And it was able to find the back of the net. So East Central squeaks one out here.
They do. East Central wins it 2-1 in overtime on the golden goal from Alexis Clare. And you said it, CJ, just one of those that knifed its way through, and tough break there for ICC as they drop it by the final score of 2-1 here in overtime. Well, CJ, let's take a look back at some of these highlights from today's match and kind of just reflect on this one as tough day at the park here for ICC, but hard-fought win there picked up by East Central on the road.
Yeah, and we've had our opportunities. Nothing to hang your head on. Played a good game. Just didn't get the breaks we needed. But all credit to East Central. They played really well as well and were able to capitalize on their shots. And that's pretty much to sum it up. Lexi Loden played an excellent game. Mathis, I think, played an excellent game. And, of course, Winters for East Central. And then the game winner by number 14, Sasha Clare.
Yeah, it's just, as you said, just one of those, you get the opportunity, put a foot on the ball, make something happen. As you said, just that awkward knuckleball that just kind of danced around on her, just couldn't get a hand on it, deflected away, and East Central picks up the 2-1 win here in the first game of the day. Well, that's going to do it for this broadcast. We're going to step away and come back, I want to say in about 20, maybe 30 minutes with the start of the men's game, as we'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women and the communities they influence every day.